Santo Domingo is one of the oldest cities in the America, filled with stunning colonial architecture and centuries of history. But here's what's so fascinating. Some of the best design in the city isn't just about preservation, it's about reinvention. So that's exactly what I found at the Kimpton Las Mercedes, a hotel that takes 500 years of history and seamlessly blends it with modern luxury. This hotel is easily the best in Santo Domingo, and I might be so bold to say that it's one of the best designed hotels I've ever seen. Oh yeah, that's bold. I'm Andy, and I'm a designer. I travel the world's cities looking for the coolest places, spots you cannot miss when you visit. I then tell you why I like them so much through sketches and ideas. So from the street, this hotel is incredibly unassuming. The historic facade is almost untouched. It's a perfect example of preservation blending into the city. But what's really amazing is the preservation of the scale. The scale is subtle, but step inside and it completely transforms. However, staying on the street, you have no idea the hotel rises 5 stories back behind the facade. The designers did this by studying sightlines, intentionally designing the building not to be intrusive from the street Las Mercedes. So what makes me most excited about this hotel is how it bridges 2 completely different eras in a seamless way. So instead of a harsh contrast, the new structure carefully integrates itself with the existing one. The 500-year-old building keeps character with things like restored wood railings, stone floors, terracotta roof tiles, while the new building sits behind it and is clad primarily in glass and metal. But the impressive part is that they seem to belong together. It's like one is accenting the other. They have shared materials, details, and a sense of scale. It's really a conversation between centuries, one that feels effortless. Kinda like my Spanish, my Español, amigos. Oh, killing it. Now this, the courtyard. It's the heart of the hotel. Tropical plants overflowing into the space, softening the architecture, making it feel alive. But what's even more fascinating is that original trees were preserved in the design process. If you look closely at the floor plan, it almost feels like the courtyard was designed to preserve this one liana tree, and then the building around the courtyard. This isn't just a courtyard. It's a carefully orchestrated balance of nature, history, and luxury. Because what says luxury more than sipping a welcome fruit juice under a liana quincentenary? 500 years. New word for me too. So there are just a few more things worth pointing out. In the courtyard, you would think the space would feel overwhelming with a 5-story building surrounding it, right? It doesn't. These green-tinted glass-fin balusters emphasize a tropical theme and gives a sense of translucency. Stainless steel wire railings do the same at the stairways, and modern, sleek furniture blends seamlessly throughout the old and new spaces. Okay, so enough with design, right? Sorry, I'm a design dork. It's hard to stop. Of course, this Kimpton has great places to eat, drink, and relax. Zona is an Italian restaurant with al fresco dining and a local charm. Larimar Bar is a very cool, sleek, modern space that overlooks the courtyard and connects with the rooftop pool. El Patio is a pretty hip restaurant with refreshing drinks and snacks. There are also meeting rooms. And finally, a rooftop pool that overlooks Zona Colonial. Look at this pool. Need I say more? So even if you're not staying here at the Kimpton, it's worth visiting to appreciate the design and experience the history. In fact, that's what I did. This place reminds us how old and new don't have to compete. They can work together to create something even better. And if you want to see other great designs in Santo Domingo, below is a link to my carefully curated Google map that has the best spots around the city and a short comment about each. Hit the like button if you love cities that tell a story. Many more videos to come.